Hello everybody, bonjour tout le monde. How's everybody doing? J'espère que tout le monde va bien aujourd'hui, même avec la pluie. Ça va faire pousser les fleurs, je pense. At least the rain will help the flowers grow. So there's always that. We got to look at the bright side. Haha, not that there's any bright out there today. Hi, Deirdre. So we'll wait for a few people to come on. You need a coffee. You need a brown bag. You need everything today.
It's Friday.
Oh, and a glass or a glass of wine. I go for the coffee personally, but wine will do as well. Hello, Joanne. Hello. She has a question. Hi, Sonia. Hello, Jacinthe. Bonjour, bonjour. Hi, Suzanne. So I'll wait for a few people to pop in, but we do have a new company, and then we got a ton of stuff. Just keeps coming in, guys. I don't know who keeps ordering this stuff, but they need to stop parce que il me reste plus de place. Donc, je vais parler avec la personne qui fait tout ça, puis je vais dire d'arrêter. Je pense que c'est Jay. C'est Jay qui passe toutes ses commandes, puis il est comme maniaque. Bonjour, Jeanne. So, Jay, you need to stop ordering, okay? C'est comme une maladie. Et faut dormir la nuit. Well, you know, there's too much going on. Who needs to sleep, right? OK, donc, je vais tourner la caméra. On va commencer avec un petit peu de choses ici. So, premièrement, j'ai eu un 6x6 de la collection. Ceux-là, c'est Mermaid Tail de Prima. Donc, on n'a pas tous les morceaux, mais le papier est vraiment joli. So we don't have all the pieces from Mermaid Tail, but I do have the 6x6. Hi, Star. And you do get, I think, 4 of each sheet, as usual. And then, so there's that one. The backside is really pretty. Donc, il y en a 4 de chaque, de bleu côté. Love this. The anchor with all the script in the background. Et voilà. Tellement beau. So, it's really, really a pretty line. But a lot of it is totally sold out already. So, we get what we can. Voilà. Donc, ça, c'est le verso de la sirène. And then we've got this one here. Merci, France. Voilà. So, just a beautiful, beautiful line. Verso de celle-ci. So, now, ceux-là, vous pouvez découper vous-même, si vous voulez. So, these are, you can, oh, pretty colors. I know, Michelle, eh? That's all we need. Pretty colors. Et ceux-là sont pour découper. So, that is the 6x6. We also got the ephemera. Okay? Donc, voilà le éphémère. Tristement, je pense que ça, c'est le dernier 6x6 qui reste. Peut-être il m'en reste 2 de l'éphémère. So that's the last 6x6 of the Mermaid's Tail that is in stock. But I think there might be 1 or 2 of the ephemera. Okay? The other thing we got some pieces in for, because it's been coming in slowly, is the Simple Vintage Woodland paper. So, very pretty. I'm going to show it, and I'll go through it quickly. But once again, simple stories, when they do their simple vintage lines, they're always just so pretty, right? I mean, just Really, really, really nice. And yes, there is orange and there are foxes for anybody who's worried that there aren't. Or for anybody who might be looking for un renard. We don't know who that could be. Voilà les champignons. On a des tags, so you've got tags, you've got beautiful the backside to each page is gorgeous as well. We've got butterflies. We know we have somebody here who likes butterflies. Hello, Caro. So beautiful, really, really beautiful. Okay, so nice, nice, nice collection. And in this, we still have one or two pieces up front from the collection. We're getting pretty much to the double, where it doubles. So that is a beautiful collection. We got in the ephemera, the Simple Vintage Woodlands ephemera. Donc ça c'est l'éphémère qui le match. Puis il y a plein de morceaux. On a les petits timbres, on a des étiquettes, les petits morceaux comme border. Donc, vraiment, vraiment, c'est beau. Puis, le big bits, OK? Donc, ceux-là sont un peu plus grands, les petits morceaux. So, you've got these other ephemeras, but they're a little bit larger. OK? Donc, voilà. So that's that. The L'Enfant tassel tag, which is extremely popular, is back in stock. Donc, ça fait un petit tag comme ça. And then you've got your tassel hanging off of it. Hello, Sophie. So really, really, really pretty. Donc, ceux-là est de retour en stock. Gina K Masking Sheets, c'est des feuilles pour faire vos propres masques pour vos étampes. Donc, sont de retour en stock. Aussi, le petit album 4x4, si vous aimez faire ce format d'album. Mais ils sont bons aussi pour, well, they're actually going to be good to store some of the products that I'm about to show you. Pour organiser les produits que je vais vous montrer bientôt. Mais aussi, c'était bon, c'est ceux-là, le format que j'ai utilisé pour mes pochoirs de Marlène pour son calendrier d'Advent de l'an passé. So this was the size and this was the album that I used to store all of Marlene's stencils from her Advent calendar. So that is the album I used for that. But it's also going to be great storage for a collection I'm about to show you. Eyelets. Okay, so these are the 3/16 size. Just back in stock. Then we've got this stencil from Dilutions. C'est nouveau, mais c'est pas nouveau pour nous autres. C'est de la plus récente collection. Mais ils ont toutes parti vite. Donc, j'ai recommandé ceux-là. So, this one is Drip Drops. So, it is from the newest release, but it is not new. Donc, check ton stock avant de le commander. So, always check your stock before ordering. And then we've got le grand de la même Drip Drops. Mais c'est le plus gros. Et ceux-là est fun de tracer les cercles et faire la doodling dedans. Donc, ça peut être très intéressant sur une page. And then I did get, 2 or 3 packs of the Flower Emporium starter paper pack of 49 and Market, the Vicky Bouton line. So, c'est ceux-là ici. On a toutes ces feuilles dedans. Donc, très intéressant. All right, so this was Vicky Bouton's first release with 49 and Market. C'était la première sortie pour elle avec 49 and Market. OK? Donc, il y en a plein de pages. On a des tags, on a des pages 12-12. Donc, il y a plein de choses dedans. So, that is that. The other thing that came back in that we haven't had for, well, okay. Firstly, les deux Miss, ça c'est 3 morceaux qui manquaient de ma dernière collection. Donc, c'est kit Bonne Fête. Bonne Fête. Can't read that. Where are my glasses? What does it say? Bonne Fête Amour. Donc, Bonne Fête Amour. Moment inoubliable. And kit. What does that say?
Which one?
What's it called?
Kit Vaux.
Kit Vaux.
Vaux.
Kit Vaux 2. Okay.
There's their pig here?
Yeah. Donc voilà, ça c'est le kit Vœux numéro 2. OK? Donc voilà. Donc ces trois-là sont ici. Next. Actually, I have an order for that on my desk. Then, I got the Nouveau drops back in. Now, they are not made in the U.S., so I decided to go this route again. They have beautiful colors, and they work like liquid pearls. So I just wanted to go through some of these with you. We've got some beautiful, beautiful colors. We've got apple green. We've got Caribbean Ocean or Caribbean Ocean. Oh, you're very welcome, Helen.
Sure.
Oh, I need that though. We've got, this one is a gold, mustard gold. Okay. Then we've got eucalyptus leaf. We've got blue ice. Okay. We've got, ooh, this one is, where's that name? Carnation pink. Then we've got navy blue, bleu marine. Okay, that one's not really
that looks
navy.
more like a periwinkle.
No, it's not periwinkle.
Darker than
It's a
periwinkle.
little darker. Ceux-là, c'est Windsor wine. Okay. Hi, Gloria. Then we've got autumn red. Autumn. Then we've got ripened pumpkin. We've got sweet lilac, le lilas. Nous avons ceux-là qui est morning dew. Ceux-là, c'est transparent. OK? Donc, vous pouvez faire les petits gouttes énamel complètement clairs. Then we've got red berry and
Yeah, it is.
woodland green.
Michelle was thinking indigo.
Indigo?
Kind of that, yeah.
Yep, could be, could be. So those are the Nouveau drops that are back in stock. Vous utilisez exactement comment vous faites avec les liquid pearls, les stickles. Vous faites des petits gouttes, laisse sécher, puis ils sont comme, vous faites vous-même des petits points pour mettre ça ou les décorations sur vos pages.
And just like that.
Et aussi, j'ai vu plein de monde qui mettent ça sur une palette, puis ils fait peinturer avec ceux-là. So I've seen people paint with them too. All right, Lisa Horton fans. Lisa came out with a gloss gel. Now, we will have to open one of these. It's not going to be today because we're just swamped with stuff. So hopefully maybe Monday. But here are the neon glossy gels that came in. And these colors are amazing. Okay? So we've got, well, that's just the number. So the color is lemon peel. Les couleurs sont incroyables. C'est malachite. OK? Donc ça, c'est comme un mélange, donc plus bleu qu'un vert. Sur là, le vert ici, c'est pomme, apple. Yeah, right in your wheelhouse. Hello, Isabelle, Michelle. We've got blossom. We've got lilac. We've got marmalade. We've got cerise. Tracy, there's a cerise.
Copyright.
Yeah. And then we got summer sky. Summer sky. So they are a gloss gel, so you can use them with your stencils. I know that Lisa has a beautiful, so here Erin found the video. She has a video showing them. That's what they look like out on paper. So they will dry to a gloss finish. You can mix them together. You see how she grabbed a little bit of both? They show up on black. Donc, vous pouvez les voir sur noir. Et ça a l'air plus fluo sur noir.
Look at that.
Really, really pretty. Okay? So, gloss gels are in the house. OK, là, elle est peinturée sur ça a l'air comme un pot de verre. Donc, new neon pastes.
And then I wanted to just show this too. Look at this.
Look at that. Ceux-là est fait avec les pâtes. So this one, that whole stenciling back there, is all done with this beautiful paste.
Et même le fleur, je pense.
It's possible,
Yeah.
the flower
The
as
flower
well.
is also done with.
Oui. Donc, très, très, très joli. All right, what did I want to show you here that you could use that album with? Well, we got in a new company. They're new to us. Ça s'appelle Les Belles des Bois. Yes, I'm sorry, Michelle. More rice papers. Okay? So, let's have a peek at these. And I'm going to need my glasses if I'm going to read all of these. Finissante numéro 2. So these, le format, c'est 5 par 7. C'est les papiers de riz. So the size is 5 by 7. The 5 by 7 is, I believe, $3.95. $3.95. Puis, c'est une 5 par 7. So finissante 02. Then we have le beau des bois. Le beau des bois, numéro 1. Then we've got Annie, numéro 1. Donc, Annie, numéro 1. Antonis is going to have to come back. He's going to want all this. Then we have Lisa, numéro 2. Love her with her little dog there. He's so cute. Then we've got Lisa 04. Okay. Encore avec le chien. Then we've got Issa, numéro 4. And Issa, numéro 7. Just beautiful, eh? Then we've got Issa, numéro 8. So just beautiful, beautiful pages.
C'est called chocolat.
Ceux-là, ça s'appelle chocolat. Puis l'écriture est toute en français, je pense.
Ma boîte de chocolat, ma vie.
Ma boîte de chocolat est ma vie. No?
No.
Just ma vie. No, there's something else. Ceux-là, c'est choix d'été 01. Choix d'été 01. Ceux-là est en noir et blanc. Then we've got Choix d'été 06. Yes, wait for the retro. Choix d'été 08.
Should I get a tattoo like that on my neck?
It's up to you.
Oh, that's a good mom.
That's a good answer.
Oh.
Then we've got 04. Just go give them to Karen.
Give them to Karen?
Yeah.
I already asked if she saw this.
Then we've got Dame Gothic. Dame Gothic. Then we've got Chien numéro 1. Chien numéro 1.
Michelle says, enablers, all of you.
Then we've got Couple 15. I love this one. This in a background would just be stunning. Couple 15.
Harry Potter fans?
Now, for our Harry Potter fans, now I know that there's something different on these. I am not a maniac, so I would not be able to find them. But ça s'appelle Imagine 1. Donc, ils ne peuvent pas dire que c'est Harry Potter. Ils ne peuvent pas utiliser le nom non plus. Donc, ceux-là, c'est Imagine numéro 1. Ceux-là, c'est Imagine numéro 2. Imagine numéro 2. Imagine numéro 4. Imagine numéro 5. So, Imagine number 5. So, these are Harry Potter-esque. Imagine number 7. But they are considered the Imagine line. Imagine number 8. Okay. Imagine 16.
15.
Now, 15, sorry. And this is Luna. Okay? I mean, it represents Luna. Avec son petit chat. Mais même si tu connais pas Harry Potter, ça vraiment est juste incroyable. Elle est tellement belle. Then we go to party. Party number 1. Ceux-là, ils vous fait rire. Donc, party number 1.
That glass is way too empty.
Yes.
This one's more like it.
Party number 2. Well, she parties harder.
I guess she's already drank all her glass.
Oui, elle a déjà bu toutes ses. Ceux-là, c'est party numéro 2. Et voilà party numéro 4. I love this. This one is hysterical. Party numéro 4. Now we get into retro. Retro number 1. Now, Michelle, I think you might like these too. Retro number 1. Retro number 2. Le numéro 2. Donc, tous ceux-là sont déjà en ligne, je pense.
Mm-hmm.
Retro numéro 3. Retro number 3.
What do people make with rice paper for people who've never played with it?
They, well, you can put them on cards, especially when I show the smaller ones. They can go on tags, and they can go on our journal pages like Antonis did. So, ceux-là, c'est retro number 4. Oh, it's Dame Retro. Sorry, Dame Retro numéro 4.
Okay, the names have just retro.
Oh.
Online.
And retro number 5. Retro number 5. Retro number 6. Okay. Wall hangings, that's right. Can make those too.
Yeah, Michelle
I
puts them on
love
canvases.
this one. Yep, Michelle puts them on canvases. Moi, j'adore ceux-là. Je sais pas, j'aime qu'ils ont mis juste un couleur dedans. Le bleu, les différentes nuances de le bleu, mais ils ont mis juste le bleu. Je trouve ça très intéressant. So this one is retro 7. So why was that out of order?
I'm making a Father's Day card for son with one of the retros. Cool.
Ah. Then we've got retro number 8.
So she doesn't see them online. I'm going to put them up online now.
Retro 8. Après ça, retro number 10. 10. Retro 11, 11, sur le moto. They're going up right now. Thanks, guys. Donc, on les met tout de suite. Ils n'étaient pas visibles sur le site. Retro numéro 12, c'est de faire un choix qui est difficile. Hello, Caroline. It's to make a choice that's hard. Retro number 13. Then we've got retro 15, le numéro 15. And then, so this, I don't know if this was, these are card toppers. Mm-hmm. These are card toppers. Okay? But I don't know if this was just an example she sent me of what's to come.
Oh.
Donc,
Well, you got 4 each.
oh, I got 4?
Yeah.
Oh, OK. Donc, si j'ai eu 4, c'est moi qui les ai commandés. Donc, ceux-là, c'est card toppers. OK. Et elle fait toujours les petits mini aussi. Donc, tellement cute. OK. And you'll see, so these are card toppers. Sont 5,50 pour toute la feuille. La feuille. Et voilà aussi les card toppers. Donc, tellement, tellement joli, cute. Look at those. So, et avec les petits, vous pouvez encadrer, vous pouvez mettre sur un côté. They are just adorable. Okay? So, when I was talking about what you can store in that album, we've got, first of all, small sizes. These, I think, are about 4 by 4 environ. Et encore, on a le retro numéro 1. J'ai pas commandé tous en ce format. Retro numéro 5. Retro numéro 10. Then we've got the party, number 1, I believe, or number 2. Party number 1. Then we've got, this one is Annie, numéro 1, fait en petit, et party numéro 2, fait en petit. Parce que ceux-là, j'ai trouvé, ils vont être géniaux pour une carte. I found that these would be perfect on a greeting card. Then they have these beautiful little roses in gold. Okay. And silver. Il y en a comme une douzaine dans le paquet, puis ils sont 3,95. C'est les petits roses des bois en argent. Now, after that, we have these, which are also card toppers. And, Erin, I'm going to need your help here, please. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're still putting that up online? Okay.
Are you going to open them?
Yeah. Well, because there's no way to see them. Okay. So, you get, ça c'est juste le couvert, mais vous pouvez découper chacun de ces petits carrés. Eux autres aussi sont pour découper, mais sont les deux, elle les laisse en double. Et celle-ci aussi. Donc, vous avez, je veux dire, comme 6 de les doubles. Et après ça, on est en gros. So then you get them large, like this. Un format 4 par 4. Actually, they're probably more 3 by 3. They're probably more 3x3. Mais c'est une très jolie image dedans. Et ils sont fantastiques pour faire des cartes. So you can see, hang on, you get 2 of that, and you can découpe un pour mater sur l'autre, puis you could pop it up. Et vous pouvez mettre des petits points de mousse en dessous.
Je juste mets le lien.
Erin vient de mettre le lien pour vous autres dans les commentaires. So we've got Mickey here en double. We've got the mouse.
Yes.
Right.
He's
We've
just
got
a
the
mouse.
He's just a mouse.
Any old mouse.
He's any old mouse. On a celle-ci. Ceux-là avec le petit gâteau. Et nous.
Yes, the colors are even nicer in person.
The colors are stunning in person. Et ceux-là, qui est tellement cute. Il y en a les deux. Et ça, c'est la couverture. Erin's organizing it. Donc, ça, c'est un exemple. L'autre est Biz-Biz.
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 Mind your own biz-biz.
Donc, voilà, le petit abeille. Et je ne sais pas pourquoi elle ne laisse pas une petite image en arrière. Mais
ici, les images.
toutes les 6 images, vous allez avoir en gros. So, all 6 images that you're seeing here, you're also going to have them in the 3x3 format in the package en double. You'll have 2 of each of these in 3x3. Après ça, vous allez avoir aussi, je ne sais pas si tu as vu, mais en dessous de les carrés, on a bonne fête et c'est ta fête. Ici, on a le biz-biz. Et ça, c'est le son pour l'abeille. Mais la prochaine que vous allez voir, ceux-là, il y en a des bonnes fêtes en dessous aussi. Okay? So beautiful, beautiful images. So each one of these, chacun de ceux-là, vous l'avez en double dans le paquet. Donc, il y a 12 cartes en 3x3, 3,5 par 3,5. Et il y en a les petits mini aussi. So you get the 12 cards of the 3x3, 3.5 by 3.5 kind of. And then you also get the minis. Love this one, the Bonfette. Look at that elephant. My goodness, so adorable. Adorbs. OK? Tellement, tellement génial. Moi, je trouve ceux-là très cute. Donc, encore, on a des bonnes fêtes. Then there's birds. Yes, I did say birds. These birds are so cute. Erin walked away again. She really isn't being very helpful, is she? Okay, so, I don't know, she's going and picking orders. How helpful is that? Look at these, okay? Sont sur un carton, donc sont assez rigides, but these birds are so pretty. That's the same. Look at this. Okay, so, sont des oiseaux, sont vraiment jolis. So, really, really nice. I'm not going to open every pack, but there's certain ones. The elephant for baby showers would be gorgeous. Absolutely. So, voilà. Vous avez tous des oiseaux. Après ça, on a tout en mini aussi. C'est beau aussi mettre sur une enveloppe comme un timbre. Vous pouvez faire plusieurs choses avec ça. Il y a un autre exemple, puis la couverture. Ceux-là, ça s'appelle Tweety. Tweety, okay? So, Erin will put that away for me. Then we've got, oh, he is just so cute. He is called Bourriquette. bourriquet. Sorry, not cat. Bourriquet. And look at him. He's so funny. Okay, encore, on a des bonnes fêtes. But I just think he is the cutest. All right? Donc, encore, on a les plus gros. Après ça, we've got Winnie the Pooh. Sorry. We've got, well, yeah, no, it's Winnie the Pooh because they called it Winnie et ses amis. Winnie et ses amis. So you've got that. Okay? Really, really, really nice. And then we got Eeyore. Eeyore, encore avec bonne fête et c'est ta fête. Donc, plusieurs façons d'utiliser toutes ces cartes-là. Et ceux-là, c'est Winnie et ses amis numéro 2. Okay, so that's Winnie and his friends, number 2. So, that is what we got in from Belle des Bois. So, lots and lots of fun stuff to look at. Next, we've got to go moving right along, so we can't spend too much time on that. We're going to go over to Pink Fresh. Okay, so Pink Fresh, we've got their new release, which just came out this week. And it is really, really, really different. Oh, look at that. We've got a picture. Look, we have a picture of a card. Donc, ceux-là est le guiding light. Okay? Et on a un phare. So you've got a lighthouse there with a little house at the bottom. Ceux-là, c'est une plaque pour le better press. This is for your better press. So you have to have a better press ou un glimmer or a glimmer to use this, okay? Donc, le plaque, il faut avoir un better press ou un glimmer. But, the stamp set, tout le monde peut utiliser. Donc, Guiding Light, c'est le nom. Et voilà le matrice qui découpe tous les morceaux. 27,95. Et voilà l'image. So here's just a little card sample. Very, very pretty, but you can see how nicely that comes out. So that is Guiding Light. Then we've got Timeless Tulips. Timeless Tulips, which we've got just the stamp set. Is that possible? Because everything else is sold out?
Yes, but I'll show. There is a Timeless Tulips. There is a press plate and a die as well. And a stencil.
Okay. Donc, il y en a des autres morceaux, mais on a... Hi, Libby. So nice to see you. But we don't have any left.
A lot of people in the store.
So, il y avait plein de monde hier et ils ont tout pris. Donc, ça, c'est les Timeless Tulips. Donc, la seule chose qui nous reste, the only thing we are left with at the moment is the stamp. Mais si vous voulez qu'on recommande pour vous, c'est juste d'envoyer un petit courriel. There's another beauty. Oh, look how pretty. Were there more with the lighthouse, the guiding light?
I showed a few. You want me to show more?
No, you only showed one because you had to. That was the only one. Voila. Ah, there we go.
Who remembers that guy in the middle? Oh, they left it. Isn't that oval one that we like? That retro one?
It's possible. So, ça c'est the lighthouse. Now, this one I really like. This one's called Garden Medley. Okay? Ça fait ça. Il est tellement joli. It's just a beautiful, beautiful background. Encore, ça c'est la plaque pour aller avec le Better Press ou le Glimmer. Mais oui, il y en a une ensemble des étampes. So there is a stamp set. C'est une en caoutchouc. OK? Et on a le set de pochoirs pour... Nope, we don't.
There's a die that's sold out.
There's a die that's sold out. But there wasn't a stencil too? With Garden Medley? Voilà.
Oh, yes, there is a stencil.
Il y en a une pochoir aussi, mais c'est possible que c'est déjà en rupture de stock. So, very, very pretty. You can do it as a background and then cut out the middle. Look at that. Très joli. Et voilà le morceau qu'ils ont découpé de la centre. Really nice.
Oh, look what they did there.
Yep, they just stamped it and only colored in a few.
But it looks like it's raised. There's a heart, and then yeah.
Oh, really? They raised part of it. Very cool. Donc, vraiment, vraiment joli. Moi, j'adore le Garden Medley.
Guys, don't be shy. Send us an email if you
Yeah,
want something.
envoie un courriel. On va toujours recommander de Pink Fresh. Donc, c'est juste d'envoyer un courriel. You just have to send us an email, and we'll make sure that we reserve one for you with the next batch. So, Petal Perfection. Petal Perfection is another one of those that the dies make the flower. Okay? Donc, vraiment, vous pouvez utiliser juste le matrice. You could use just the die set and build these beautiful flowers. There is a stencil set. So if you wanted to do shading, hi Eileen, on your flowers, you could do it. Okay? Donc, vous pouvez utiliser le matrice elle-même seule, et le pochoir elle-même seul. Mais si vous voulez ajouter juste une touche de couleur sur les fleurs, look how beautiful those flowers are. And you don't really have to do shaping. You don't really have to do any kind of real building of the flower. The pieces just kind of go together and you are set. So, very, very pretty flowers. Look at that on one of their frames. Hi, Wendy. Just beautiful, beautiful flowers. So that is a flower die. Okay? Donc, vraiment, vraiment joli, comme une matrice des fleurs. OK? Donc, on n'a pas besoin des étampes, rien. Wow! Donc là, vous pouvez voir leur shading, puis tout ça, fait avec le pochoir.
Et check le die, la matrice, le rectangle.
Oui, le rectangle aussi.
Nouveau.
So, that is this.
So
Next.
Petal Perfection, what are we missing?
Petal Perfection, nothing.
You sure? It's
Yeah,
just a
it's
stencil
just,
on the die?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yep. Then we've got Keepsake of the Heart. Now, this one's very interesting parce que le pochoir, pas le pochoir, l'étampe est juste le feuillage. So the stamp only has the greenery on it. Okay? So the stamp only has the greenery. But when you go to the die, le matrice, il découpe les feuilles, mais ça découpe les bouteilles aussi. Et où est-ce qu'on trouve ces beaux bouteilles? Dans le pochoir. Donc, cette pochoir-là, vous pouvez ancrer vos bouteilles ou vos vases et à la fin, découper avec le matrice. So you would ink with the stencil. You would go and you would ink up these beautiful vases or old-fashioned bottles. And then because they even have corks on them, okay? And then you just cut them out. You do your flowers and you put them in there. Et oui, le pochoir va colorer les fleurs aussi. So the stencil will also color those flowers, okay? So it's you're going to get all of that when you pick those up, okay? So voila. And this is what it makes. How pretty is that? Really, really pretty. Look at that. Okay, I don't think I'd have used all the same green, but I get that they wanted something else to stand out. So, beautiful, beautiful set. All right. Then, I forgot, there's also a press plate to match that. Il y a aussi un press plate que vous pouvez mettre de foil ou faire le better press avec. Donc, ça, c'est le press plate qui match la même collection, Keepsakes of the Heart. Next, Look at that.
Guiding light was the stencil. We do have
There's the stencil for guiding light. So we did have the stencil. OK? Donc oui, nous avons le pochoir qui allait avec le guiding light, la première que j'ai vous montré avec la phare. So we do have the stencil for that. Now, postage. Postage edge is huge. OK? This is so huge, so popular, that they just made a layering postage stamp set, okay, die set. So these are postage squares. So they call it their dotted postage, not stitched, Antonia, dotted. Dotted postage squares, okay? Donc, ils ont des petits picots. Sont pas cousus ou pas de couture. C'est vraiment juste des petits picots. Okay, so that is the dotted postage square die. On a 2, 4, 5 formats. Puis voilà un échantillon fait avec, où ils ont utilisé toutes les 5 et ils en mettent un par-dessus de l'autre, par-dessus de l'autre. And that is beautiful.
Look at this. It took me a second.
Oh, wow.
Do you see what they did?
Yeah.
They cut out the little square a bunch of times and then made a background.
Yeah. I see that.
That was a favorite of mine. So they connected them.
Yeah. Donc, ils ont découpé le petit carré et ils ont connecté eux-mêmes pour faire un fond. So they put those together as a background themselves. But look at that. It's just a great resting point for anything. Look at the tulips on there. There, they used it near the bottom. Donc, voilà. Et ils ont sorti ou ressorti their single stitched rectangles. OK? Originalement, je pense qu'il y avait juste comme 3 ou 4 dedans. Maintenant, ils ont fait un paquet avec 2, 4, 6, 7. So now there are 7 in here. Now, the reason you sometimes see them crooked and stuff like that is because Pink Fresh, leur paquet, le feuille ici, c'est aimanté. OK? Donc, il ne met pas de colle en dessous et il faut que tu tires sur ton die puis tout ça. Sont vraiment la feuille, le paquet est aimanté. So this is a magnetic packaging. So that is why you always see crooked dies and stuff like that. It's just because they moved in shipping. And I don't open every one just to line them back up. So there's that. And then back in stock, very popular die is the elegant circles. Okay? Elegant circles, very, very popular, returned in stock. Okay? Donc, these are just beautiful. The elegant circles. I didn't go through the rectangles. So, voilà. Hi, Cindy. Avec les rectangles. Okay. So, really nice. Find the elegant circles, and then we are moving on to Penny Black, which also has a lot already sold out.
I thought we had an actual physical die made of the elegant circles, didn't we?
A sample? Probably. So, look at that elegant circle. Very, very popular. Okay. Voilà quelqu'un qui a mis les 3 formats sur une carte. So you can just see. Really, really pretty. All right, so we've got the elegant circle. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, this one is really special.
So very, very popular die. All right, we are now going to move on to Penny Black. So Penny Black stamps. So their slapstick stamps are always cling, okay? And slapstick, what it means to us and what it means to them, 2 different things, because This is just what they call their rubber stamps. I thought it was their pun stamps, their very funny stamps, but no. Ça, c'est leurs étampes en caoutchouc. So we've got, oh, I hate when they write so small. Pas de deux. Pas de deux. And you can see that beautiful card right there. Okay. So you can see this here. And we have one sample, one sample done with that frame, which is back in stock. Okay? Le petit cadre que vous voyez là est de retour en stock aussi. Unless it's sold out again already,
No,
but
I think we have it there.
I think we have it. There it is. Voila. So beautiful. I love this one. Okay? So it cuts out all of that. Just beautiful. All right, so that's that one. Next, we have just the handmade hug. Just for those of you who like to stamp on your cards, have a wonderful day. A little card from me to you, filled with lots of love and big hugs too. I wanted to send you a hug. Donc, c'est juste, I just hugged you in my mind. Did you feel it? Donc, vraiment cute comme un set d'étampes de souhait. Then we've got the Treasured Trio. Treasured Trio. Et eux autres sont fans de soit étamper avec vos distressings ou de colorer avec des marqueurs où vous pouvez colorer en 2-3 couleurs. Et après, tu fais juste un push-push, un spritz de eau dessus avant de l'étamper. Et ça vous donne la look aquarelle comme ça. So if you color on your markers with like Tombows, don't use alcohol-based. You don't want to use the Copic, no. You want to use like a Tombow, Corinne, any of the watercolor markers, and you can get shading. Donc, vous pouvez mettre plusieurs couleurs. Et juste avant d'étamper, vous mettez un peu d'eau. So that's where that is. I don't know if they had any others. No, they usually just have one. Donc, voilà. That is this one. Then this is the Delicate Octagon die. Delicate Octagon die. And it is just a beautiful die set qui fait les bandes. So you see that band there? So, voilà, vous avez un matrice là, puis un matrice là, ou une coupe. So it is going to make these very delicate bands. Donc, tu vois là, très, très, très délicat. Hi, Judy. Hello, Elise. So, very delicate looking. There were more for this one, Erin?
Oh, look at this one.
I know. So,
Just to-
voilà.
To put a sentiment in?
Et vous pouvez juste mettre un souhait au centre. So, very, very pretty. So, I love those. Then, this one I believe we had, but it is also going to make une cadre. Ça va vous faire un cadre encore. Et on sait ça parce que il y en a une lame ici et une lame là. So you always know it's going to cut a frame when you've got a blade on both sides. Quand il y en a juste un, comme les rectangles ici, OK, on a le lame là, mais au centre, il n'y a pas une lame. Ça dit que ça va couper un rectangle au complet. So this one means it's going to cut a full rectangle. When you see a blade on both sides, you are going to get a frame. So look at that. Okay? So just a really fun frame, and that
one.
is not something you see everywhere. Donc, ils ont mis deux. So very, very pretty.
It's a
Et
really
c'est
fun
c'est
one.
très original. C'est pas la même comme tout le monde. So that's what I like about it, is it's very original. So that one is called Ripple. Ripple. And then we have Waves. Waves, c'est la même chose, sauf dans un rectangle. So you have the same thing, but it's in a rectangle shape. And look how beautiful it is around any of your watercolored stamps. Okay? So just really, really nice. It can be in the backdrop. It could be framing your page. And keep an eye on this, because I'm going to show you that in a moment. So, vraiment joli. Ça s'appelle Les Vagues, Waves. Next, do we not have? Okay, this we have.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, with Tombow with water. Absolutely.
They are great with ink than water spritz. Yeah.
Yep, 100%.
What size dotted?
What size?
Dotted.
That was the dotted here. Okay, so sending blooms. Sending blooms. Okay, so this one is a clear stamp avec une matrice. Donc, on a la matrice pour ceux-là. Sending blooms. Just type it into the search. I know.
Okay.
Donc, on l'a trouvé. Sending blooms. So that was that beautiful flower that we got to see there with that card. Oh, look at that. Donc, ça, c'est les deux fleurs qui sont sur le même étampe. And that is sending blooms. Et oui, nous avons la matrice qui le découpe. So we've got the die that cuts it. Then we've got dainty daisies. Now, the dainty daisies, ils ont fait dans le petit pot ici. They put it in this little pitcher as well. So I'm going to show you the dainty daisies. I love this piece, okay? They're not showing it on this card, but you can see that. Those are the daisies, the dainty daisies. And there they are in the picture. Et voilà le dentelle en bas.
Gorgeous.
So look how pretty that is.
Stunning. Well, I love daisies, so I'm biased.
Donc, vraiment simple. Vous pouvez utiliser avec n'importe quoi. Là, ils ont étampé le dentelle en diagonale. So there they did kind of a diagonal little lace. And you've also got, oh, look at that.
Look at them in a little pair.
They're in a little
boots.
pair of rubber boots. So very, very cute. Donc oui, il y a la matrice qui coupe les fleurs aussi. And then the picture comes on its own. No, shouldn't there be a stamp with the picture as well?
It's
Sold out?
Yeah.
OK. Donc les tempes, il nous manque au moment, mais oui, il y a une étampe qui match pour donner les détails. Maintenant, feathered kindness. Feathered kindness, excuse-moi, c'est des oiseaux. So, and flowers, et les fleurs. And on a le matrice qui match. Et c'est ça ici. Très, très, très joli. So you can see that beautiful, oh, look at that. Just beautiful. They always have such gorgeous samples. Mm-hmm. So, ça c'est le, what did I say? Feathered kindness?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, I tried to show you this. Il nous manque maintenant le matrice et le pochoir qui va avec. Mais ça, c'est le 3D orchidée. So this is the 3D orchid that I showed you on that card. And there is a die that goes with it and a stencil. Donc, le stencil, ça va vous aider à colorer. Puis, le matrice découpe l'image.
But this was embossed first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Donc, ce que je suggère normalement, faites le gaufrage en premier. Après ça, utilise votre pochoir pour le colorer. Puis, vous pouvez remettre dans le plioir pour regaufrer. Okay, so you can re-emboss it if it flattens. Okay, so au moment, on a on a le plioir de gaufrage, mais il nous manque les autres morceaux. Et même chose avec celle-ci. Same thing with this one. They just flew out of here. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, so this one is blossoms. 3D blossoms. And look how pretty those are. Donc, si vous voulez les réserver, aucun problème, envoie un courriel. So there's no problem if you want to reserve those with our next order, you can just send an email. No problem.
Oh.
Okay. So,
All right.
next.
No, just stay here. I'll bring it.
Okay, Erin's bringing it over. We got our next order of Simply Stated. Anywhere. Okay, this one here we've shown you already. The Simply Stated Canadian Poppies. Donc, chacune de ces dessins-là, c'est une feuille au complet dans le paquet. Okay? And these are two of the ephemera qui match. These are two of the ephemeras that match. So you get all this ephemera inside. Et sur notre site, vous allez voir une photo comme ça que vous pouvez agrandir et voir. Bye, Michelle. We'll see you in Tracy's class on Sunday. All right. Et sur là aussi, ils match. Now, I did another comparison for you.
What a one to do it on.
Okay. This is their alcohol ink paper. Okay. That's just what it's called, colorful alcohol ink. And I talked to you before about how some lines are better on their glossy paper and some look better. So I always tell you, tout le monde qui dit il aime pas les papiers glacés puis tout ça, mais je vais vous expliquer que souvent le glacé, il vous donne les couleurs beaucoup plus vives. Donc voilà un exemple. So here is a perfect example. Here is, it's cardstock. The colors are really nice and everything. Okay, bonjour Stephanie. Hello Manon. So these colors are really nice. There's nothing to sneeze at. There's nothing to go, ugh, you know, I don't like that. It's pretty. But when you see it on here, this looks like somebody alcohol inked it. So that is the difference. Okay? You guys, you can talk, just no screaming. Donc voilà, ça c'est les papiers dans le paquet. So that is what's the difference between the glossy and the flat. Now, il y a plein de collections où ça va pas faire une grosse différence pour nous autres, mais dans les couleurs, dans les papiers qui ont une punch de couleur, vraiment, le glacé, il va vous donner un look beaucoup plus flashy que le mat.
Looks like real alcohol ink.
Yes, it absolutely does look like somebody just spilt a whole bunch of bottles of alcohol ink. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes. So really, really, really nice papers. Okay, so that is beautiful. And like I said, the other one is fine. And if you hadn't seen this, si vous avez pas vu ceux-là, probablement vous avez aimé l'autre, because that's it on matte. It's stunning, but it's not the glossy. Donc, vraiment, ça c'est la différence entre les deux. So that is your big difference between them. Okay? Oui, vraiment magnifique. Donc, ça c'est la différence entre les papiers. Donc, chaque fois que vous voyez une ligne que je vous montre, sont toujours disponibles en glacé aussi. So they are all available in glossy. So if ever, si jamais vous voulez un paquet glacé, c'est juste de m'envoyer un courriel puis dire j'aime cette collection, mais je veux le voir ou je veux l'avoir en glacé. So it's never a problem. Just please remember when we do get these in stock, when we do order them, ça prend 6 à 8 semaines d'avoir la commande. Donc, oublie pas ça, okay? So just don't forget that. So, really gorgeous. All right. Then we have I Remember My First. I Remember My First. And you can see these papers are beautiful backgrounds, okay? I don't know that I have to open each one, but you can see the backgrounds here. Look how pretty they are. Donc, ça vous donne la look des couleurs puis tout ça. So, really, really, really nice. Okay? Donc, il y en a 12 motifs. 8 motifs. Et 2 pages avec les 4-6 par 6. Les 8 motifs. So for those of you who've never bought or heard of Simply Stated, they put 8 12 by 12 in the package. Well, they put 10, but 8 of them are individual patterns, and 2 of them are a 4-piece 6 by 6 of all 8 patterns. Okay? So that is I Remember My First.
This one is stunning.
This one here is called Oh, the Places We'll Go. It's one of the newest ones. Guys, you can talk. Really. I feel bad. So this one is called Oh, the Places We'll Go. Okay? Encore. C'est vraiment un look vintage et très, très, très joli. So you can see how beautiful this line is. Do you need me to show the papers, guys? Because I can show you.
Jay said no.
Jay said you don't. But what I can do is just show you the two.
At least the new
ones.
The two 6 by 6.
The 2 6 by 6. Comme ça, ça vous montre les 8 motifs. So you will have all of these papers in the pack. OK? Donc, voilà. Vous allez avoir toutes ces 8 dans le paquet. So, this is called Mid-Century Mom. C'est nouveau. C'est vraiment une...
No, that means you can't open it.
Oh, is that what it means? Okay. Voilà. So this one, c'est les ginghams. Donc, il y en a 6 feuilles dedans. Et ceux-là, il y en a les papiers à motifs qui l'air comme ça. Okay, quickly.
Okay.
Go do some. Voila. So, we've got Mid-Century Mom. Mid-Century Mom. Look how cool that is. Okay? Really, really, really. Donc, toutes ces 8 feuilles sont toutes en 12-12 dans le paquet. So, very, very nice. OK? Ceux-là, c'est juste un paquet de 6 et vous avez un de chaque. Mais les couleurs matchent avec la collection à motifs. So, these match the patterned papers. All right. Then, this one is called Simply Stated Winter Birds. Quelqu'un m'avait demandé de commander ça et j'ai trouvé ça trop joli de commander un. Donc, j'ai commandé un couple. I know it's not winter right now and we don't want to think about winter, but, you know, next winter we might not think to go back and look at some of the older stuff. So I ordered in the winter birds, 12 par 12. Okay, so that is the 12 by 12 winter birds. Next, we've got Simply Stated Watercolor Summer. Okay, so we go right from winter to summer. Okay, and this gives you the tropical feel. Yeah. This gives you a stunning tropical feel. Okay. Really, really, really nice. So they are just beautiful papers. I know, eh? Tracy might need to leave with some paper. Voila. This one is Unlikely of Friends, and this has ephemera. OK? Encore, c'est quelqu'un qui m'avait demandé pour ceux-là, et ça m'a attiré beaucoup parce que j'aime le look. Il est tellement grunge. So this really appealed to me because it's nice and grunge. They're characters. They're girls.
They're girls?
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
Quirky girls? And
No,
quirky boys?
there. That
Oh,
one.
these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to show glossy versus not glossy here.
OK? Donc, voilà. Ça, c'est les éphémères qui matchent et sont chacune comme un personnage. And again, I'm going to show you the ephemera en glacé. Donc, ça, c'est en glacé. It would be good if you could find the same one, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, well, here's another girl. They're all...
Et ceux-là, c'est pas glacé. OK? So again, ça, il n'y a pas de problème d'utiliser ça. Ça a l'air plus grunge.
So
mais
grunge.
quand on le voit en glacé, c'est très spécial. So, they are beautiful. OK? Donc, ça, c'est toutes les petites poupées dans le sac. Each one is cut. You've got tons of them. Je ne vais pas enlever toutes, mais juste pour vous donner une idée. Il change la couleur de cheveux. Il fait tout ça. OK? So. All right. So, that is that. Next.
Cup of Joe.
Cup of Joe. Pour ceux qui adorent le café, comme moi. Ça, c'est Cup of Joe. Et ça, c'est les 8 feuilles qui sont dedans. So these are the 8 sheets that are inside. So, voilà. Ça, c'est tout le paquet. Ça s'appelle Cup of Joe. Allô, Guilhem. Okay.
Look at this one.
This one is stunning. Again, c'est difficile de voir où de le couper, mais oui, vraiment, il y en a 8 feuilles ici. Okay? So you've got 8 different squares there. Et le nom est Mixed Media Collage. Mixed Media Collage. And those are fantastic. Really, really, really nice. They are just special. So,
show those to Tracy.
gorgeous line. Now, I'm sure I don't need to tell you that this is about the ocean. Ça s'appelle Melody of Colors.
That would be stunning and glossy,
Et
too.
check les couleurs. Et oui, ceux-là en glacé va être tellement beau aussi. So, really, really, really nice. Okay? Very nice. So that one is Melody of Colors. This one is called Bold Ferns. Just look at it. Just from the package, it's incredible.
It's called Melody of Colors, by the way. It's called Ocean Waves.
Oh, that's called Ocean Waves. It's not Melody of Colors.
It was a misprint.
It was a
on the-
misprint on the package. Said Ocean Waves. Okay. What is the thickness of the paper? It's at least 80. Oh, it is 80 pound? It's 80 pound. 80 livres. Okay. Look at these papers. Look at that, guys. So just really, really, really stunning. So there's that. And I'm going to show you some individual papers that we got in. Well, so voilà des papiers qu'on a eu. Ceux-là, on a à l'unité. Yes, blue and purple. It was stunning.
What is the thickness of the paper?
We already answered that.
Sorry.
Okay, donc voilà. So here we have the hearts. And this one is called, simply stated, It's a Vibe.
It's a vibe.
Numéro 7. Okay? Can you imagine this one in glossy? Then we've got It's a Vibe, probably again. It's a Vibe, numéro 6. It's a Vibe, numéro 6. Celle-ci, c'est It's a Vibe, numéro 5. So these are all single-sided. It's a Vibe, number 5. Ah, I rhymed. Now this one is a surprise because this one is from the Beauty of Music pack. Donc ceux-là, ils matchent dans la collection Beauty of Music, le numéro 1. And this is just stunning. Okay? Je sais pas pourquoi ça va dans la collection avec la musique, mais oui, c'est là qui va. And then we have this one. Okay? So this is also from Beauty of Music, and c'est le numéro 6. Okay? So, this one we've had before, and we have the ephemera that goes with it. Donc, voilà les papiers. Ceux-là, ça s'appelle Sweet Like Sunshine. Sweet Like Sunshine.
Feel my sunshine.
Okay. So, voilà. Ça, c'est Sweet Like Sunshine. Et aussi, ils ont mis comme une uni, faux uni. They made like a, a solid pack that has tone-on-tone designs, and they went with the bouquet. So very pretty, matches the collection. And we've had these before, okay? On n'avait pas ceux-là, mais on a ceux-là et les éphémères. Donc ceux-là, on avait aussi avec les boucles puis les tags. But we didn't have this one avec toutes les amies, je pense pas. So I'm not sure if we had this one. We did have it. Erin says we had it. Avec les petits chiens à côté de la petite fille. So we have the cats and the dogs sitting next to the little lady. Really, really nice. Okay. I love this one. So this one's called Paint Splatter. Paint Splatter. Okay. Look at that. That is just, Trace? Oh. I know. Gorgeous papers. Yeah. Donc, vraiment, vraiment joli. Tracy approved. Parce que c'est vraiment dans ces couleurs aussi. So, Paint Splatter. Okay. Then we go into, this one's called Steampunk Blueprint. Okay. For my friends who like to do the grunge look. I'm not sure if Robert's on here, but there's plenty of you. Sophie, all of you who love Tim. Donc, this one is just incredible. Look at that. Okay. So these papers are stunning. Vraiment, vraiment. Oublie pas, pour ceux qui viennent de nous joindre, que dans le paquet, vous avez chacune en 12-12 et vous avez les deux ici pour avoir des 6 par 6. So you will have each one of these in a 12 by 12, plus these 2 extra papers that you can use in 6 by 6s. So you get the best of both worlds in their pack.
Oh, really a lot of misprints here. Okay, this is not Melody of Colors.
This
is
is
Vintage Music.
Vintage Music. Okay, Vintage Music. And we've had this one before. Mais ça partit. No, I had the individual sheets, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
On avait les feuilles séparément. So there is that. So very, very, very pretty as well. Donc, c'est pas Melody of Colors, c'est Vintage Music. And
don't worry, guys, if you catch us on the replay, worst case.
Another one that Tracy would approve of is Bright Florals. Bright Florals. Okay. Really, really nice. Look at those. Okay. Tracy, another approval? It is. Yeah, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Okay, so that is Bright Florals paper pack. Now we go into metal walls. Okay, metal walls. Voila. So we have metal walls. Just look at how they got that look of metal. It is unbelievable. Okay? Just so incredible what they're able to get. Donc, vraiment, vraiment incroyable ce qu'il fait. Delightful Daisies, ceux-là en avaient déjà, mais ils partit vraiment comme tout de suite après la vidéo. C'était le plus populaire. This one was the most popular when we got our first order in. They flew out of here. Well, they are butterflies, but they flew out of here immediately after the video. So this one is called Delightful Daisies. And ceux-là, c'est le dernier dans les 12-12. Ça s'appelle Just a Splash. Just a Splash, which we also have had, I believe. Okay. So very, very pretty. Now, a new format that I got in from them is what they call their 8.5 by 11. Okay? Donc, c'est 8,5 par 11, mais c'est vraiment différent. Donc, il fait, premièrement, utilise ça parce qu'on ne veut rien jeter. So, hi CJ, hi Kathy, so nice to see you. Then we have all these little fairies that you can cut out. So, simply stated, beautiful. And then you have them in the 5 by 7, okay? So look at that, or 6 by 8. I mean, they're pretty much just the half of an 8.5 by 11. So gorgeous, 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 okay? And again, available in glossy or matte.
So that one was called?
This one is called, simply stated design.
Quirky Fairies.
Quirky Fairies, and I believe we do have, but it's okay, we'll do the ephemera after. Then we've got this one here, I Love Faces. You guys know I love faces. This one is called Floral Femme. Floral Femme. Okay. So look at that. Gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Look at these, 8.5 by 11. Each one is just stunning. Déjà a masterpiece. Okay, so really, really, really beautiful. So there's that. So that one is Floral Femme. You will have to pass at the store. Come take a class. Come take a class. We have room tomorrow. Sunday, I think we have one. Oh, yeah, Sunday we have one spot left. Il nous reste un place pour le dimanche. Donc, voilà. This one is the birds, les oiseaux. So, we've got, look at that. Just look at how they make these. Vous pouvez les découper. You can cut them out. You can use them as is. They are just so All right, so beautiful, beautiful papers. Okay, you can see each one is just gorgeous. Okay, so voilà, ça c'est un autre paquet pour vous. That's that one. Then here we've got, see, they don't even put the name on the package. Donc, c'est nous autres qui le mettent. So we've got abstract paintings, et encore, on a les différents formats. So, once again, is these abstract pages. Look at these. Gorgeous. Look at that, guys. Trace? These are just beautiful, okay? So really, really, really nice. Donc, vraiment, vraiment joli. Ça peut être un fond de page et après ça, vous mettre des autres couches par-dessus. So, they could definitely be that. Then we've got this one here, which is vintage pastel. Vintage pastel. Encore les pages imprimées. And we've got so much beauty in here. These are just gorgeous.
One of my favorite paper companies, I think.
Yep.
They make really
They are
nice
just
stuff.
doing such a beautiful job. Okay, so we've got that one. Now, this one here is striking. I can imagine this one in glossy paper. Oh, this in glossy paper, these lips would be like dancing off the page. So, ceux-là, il s'appelle Art
Pop art.
Princess.
Pop
Pop
art.
Art Princess. Okay, and let's have a look at them. Each one is going to be a masterpiece. I know, Isabella, I know. So much goodness. Look at that.
How do you choose what to get?
You can't choose.
Look at these.
You really can't.
In glossy?
In glossy, these would be to die for. Like lip gloss, you're right. Well, you know what? On peut le prendre une comme ça sur notre page. You can put this on your page and then take like crystal glaze or fluid gloss and paint it on here. Or even a pearl glaze from Paper Artsy, and you could just paint it on there. It would be incredible. Okay, so there's that. Then we have a whole London collection here.
For Tracy?
It did. Ça s'appelle London. And for those of you who have voyaged to Londres, we've got all of this. Okay, so really, really nice. Just beautiful. So, for those of you who have visited London, you know that these are gorgeous papers for that. And last but not least in the papers is this one, celle-ci. And we've got these leaves.
Scraped it?
Sculpted. Oh,
Scraped it? That might be a typo.
Yeah.
Botanicals. Just remember botanicals.
scripted. It's scripted
It's gotta be
botanicals.
scripted, yeah.
Scripted botanicals. Look at them. All right, guys. Hold on for 10 minutes more. I'm going to zip through these. Ça, c'est les éphémères XL. Okay, les gros. And you can see they're nice sizes to put on a card. Donc, ceux-là s'appelle Coffee. Okay, Coffee.
Look at them.
XL. Then we've got the wine. So the wine everybody really liked. And this one, oh, the barcode's there. It's called Wine. And that one is the red wine.
Remember to have XL in the name if you want the big one.
Oui, donc il faut avoir le XL. Donc sneakers. Sneakers. Just beautiful. Now this one, Michelle left, but I know she'll pass by. This one, I love. Look at the books in the portrait head. It is called Head in a Book. Head in a book, and just look at that. They are so different. Vraiment différent, très original. Puis pour mes amis de steampunk, c'est les chats steampunk. Donc steampunk cats. Voilà. Okay, quick through the smaller ephemera. Donc encore, j'en ai un glacé et pas glacé de les quirky characters. Donc ça, c'est les caractères qui sont vraiment juste amusants. Elle boit du café, elle est même pas ouvrir les yeux, mais elle boit du café. So you've got all these quirky characters. Ça, c'est le pas glacé. Ça, c'est le glacé. So you can see the difference in the colors. Ils sont juste plus flash. Then we've got ceux-là qui est rainbow, just a splash floral. Donc, ça match la collection Just a Splash. Then we have Unlikely of Friends. On avait la collection Unlikely of Friends. Ceux-là, c'est le Sweet Unlikely of Friends? No. Unlikely of Friends Dragonflies. That needs to be. Et voilà, des autres libellules s'appellent Sweet Dragonflies. Okay, that's where it mixed up. Then we have our cute cluckers. They are hysterical. Okay, donc we've got our cute cluckers. Ça, c'est l'éphémère qui match la collection que je viens de vous montrer avec le Scripted Botanical. Scripted Botanical. Ceux-là, c'est aussi dans le Unlikely of Friends Feathers. Now this one is from a newer collection called Dad, the Man, the Myth, the Legend. Et vous avez tous ces morceaux pour faire des cartes de Fête des Pères ou des cartes d'anniversaire pour les hommes. So you can do this for Father's Day. You can do this for men's birthday cards. Same thing with the grilling one. So this one is also Dad, the Man, the Myth, the Legend, barbecue accessories. This one was Dapper something. Sorry guys, it cut off. Voilà les quirky birds, quirky lovebirds. Ceux-là en avaient déjà. Ceux-là, c'est le couple, the quirky, no, we still got it. Ceux-là, c'est we still got it, les couples en amour. Then we have our quirky girls, okay? Donc, les filles, quirky girls. Et quirky boys. On ne peut pas avoir les filles sans les garçons. Allô, Pascal. Then we've got our quirky cats, our quirky dogs, and that's a wrap, guys. Oh my goodness, was that a lot of stuff? That was incredible. There was so much stuff. Now, I will tell you that we got the new Graphic 45. If you want to see it, it'll be in the store. We can put it up online. I won't go over it with you until Monday. Mais c'est déjà disponible en ligne, okay? So I won't go through it right now, mais il y en a deux collections. Une qui s'appelle Fairy Boutique, et c'est dans ces couleurs-là, Fairy Boutique. On a le 8-8, le 12-12, on a des décalques, des chipboards et l'éphémère. So you've got The Fairy Boutique, comes in 12 by 12, 8 by 8. You've got rub-ons, you've got chipboard frames and tags, and you've got ephemera. The other new collection is Seize the Day. Is that what it is? Yeah, Seize the Day. Okay. Les couleurs plus flash. Et nouveau pour Graphic 45, il met 4 de les unis dans le paquet de collection. So they put 4 of their solids, not solids, in the collection pack. Okay, so you'll see the collection pack went up in price, mais c'est à cause qu'ils ont ajouté 8 pages de plus, 2 de chacune de ces 4. And they also made a 8.5 by 11 of the double-sided patterns and solids, okay? So, and they did that for both collections, but for some reason I don't see this one. So those are the new lines that are available online. I will go through them and show you the papers on Monday. All right, my friends, I wish you a very good weekend. We had a blast in Tracy's class today. We still have spots tomorrow. You could call. And 1 spot on Sunday. Il nous reste 1 place dimanche. Donc, si vous êtes intéressé de le suivre, vous pouvez inscrire en ligne ce soir ou I guess you could. Now, we need to know you're coming, so sign up online, or we're open till 7. You could come by, or you could give us a call. OK, mes amis, merci pour tous. Je t'aime. Je vous souhaite une très bonne fin de semaine, puis à lundi. So I'll see some of you this weekend, and if not, I'll see you Monday. Same time, same place. Bonne fin de semaine. Have a great weekend. Bye.